Welcome back. This is Chile Davis. I'm back to another video. I want to welcome back all my subscribers and welcome to my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about credit and we talk about also generating other passive income streams. Okay, so today the issue I wanted to discuss was credit, how credit is a tool and it is not a end of case by all means. Today I wanted to share with you the fact that if you have good credit versus if you have bad credit, how much you pay for a vehicle or a motorcycle or a home. Here's the difference here in the chart showing if you have good credit and you're financing a $20,000 vehicle, you will pay only $396 per month versus if you have bad credit, that same 5-year loan will cost you $508 a month. Now, you may not initially think that's a lot, but that is. This is the cost of having bad credit because if you have bad credit, you're going to pay an additional $100 a month. Okay, so over the total life of the 5-year loan, you're going to pay additional $7,000 versus the $3,000 amount you pay if you have good credit. Okay, so this is the reason why we talk about credit a lot, and it is not easy to do, but it is easy once you figure out the system. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to mention today is there's a new soft pull credit line out there. It is called Intrigue Jewelry. Intrigue Jewelry. You can apply for a $10,000 line of credit, and it is a soft pull. It is not a hard pull. And as long as you're using your social security number, you'll be fine. It's not a hard pull, so it's not going to show up on your credit report and hurt your score at all. Okay, so I'll have the link below. Sign up to get that $10,000 line of credit with Intrigue Jewelry. Okay, so what are some of the factors that affect your credit? Okay, it shows here that I have roughly a 688 credit score. I have a little over 16 years of history and 0 missed payments. Okay, so the main one is 0 missed payments, and then the additional 16 years of history, I have created a very strong credit profile. Okay, so I could apply for anything, in fact, if I wanted to. Okay, but today we're going to talk about how do you get that good credit. So we're going to go over the 5 factors. The main one that you'll see here is payment history. Payment history is the main factor that will determine whether or not you start qualifying for those better interest rates that we talked about in the video. The first part about interest rates that you got to understand is you have to work your way up to get that 7% interest that they talk about here in this Pinterest. It's showing that 7%. Okay, so they notice they put the star by it, so that means it could change depending on if you have the credit score. Okay, so you'll pay 508 if you have no credit or bad credit in this case, right? So first factor is payment history. You can't have a 700 credit score right out the box, but you can literally within 2 years, which means a lot. Okay, so generally payment history goes back 24 months. Banks and any kind of lending institution such as credit unions or any loaning company, they're going to look at the last 2 years of your payment history. Okay, and then they're going to look at your credit card use. Okay, so this impacts your credit a lot. If you've already been a 680 credit score person, but you're not at 700, it has to do a lot with credit use. Okay, so if you use the full balance, let's say you have a $5,000 credit card, if you use the full balance, then that's going to tank your score a lot. Okay, and then the last part is hard inquiries. Hard inquiries determines a huge factor on your credit score. So if you apply for more than 2 items a year, it's going to dramatically affect your credit score. Okay, now someone like me, I've got over 5 years of credit. It's not really going to impact me much because pretty much I fluctuate between a 720 and a 688. Okay, now one of the things I wanted to talk about today was how do you keep credit as a tool for yourself? number one thing you have to do is if you do have any derogatories, you're going to need credit repair. Okay. So one of the first things I tell people to do, if they're not in the 700s, get your derogatories removed. Okay. That will impact your credit anywhere from 10 to 20 points. All right. So what that means is if you are a 620 person and you go in here and you have 2 derogatories on your credit profile, that's not going to, if you get these 2 items removed, that's not going to improve your score from 620 to 650. Pretty much 680 and 700 is reserved for people who pretty much have at least one credit card of $5,000 or more. So if you have a 620 and you go and think, well, I'm going to get some credit repair and I'm going to remove the 2 collections from my account, that's not going to improve your credit score. So, but if you are in a 620 and you want to move to like a 650, the first thing you do want to do is get credit repair. So I do have someone here. His name is Mark Anthony Bates. He can be reached here. We call him Mr. 800 credit score. He will fix your credit. I've had several clients work with Mark. And if you want your credit removed and you want to work toward the 800 club or even the 750 club, you need to talk with Mark. He has a fantastic program that will help you remove those negatives off your report. Now, he'll also tell you what to do next after you get those items removed off your credit. Okay, so if you have any collections on your account, you need to call Mark today. Okay, but going back to this credit report here, excellent payment history is number one, because this goes back to if you didn't pay the last credit card company in the last 2 years, you missed a payment, they don't trust you. Okay, so payment history is like the number one factor in determining if you qualify for good credit. So if you want to get this good credit and get a $20,000 vehicle financed at 7% or lower, you're going to need good credit. And again, credit is just a tool, but it does take at least 10 months to maybe 2 years to get good credit. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. And if you'd like to get some help with your credit, please contact my friend here, Mark Anthony. He is known as Mr. 800. I've worked with him for the last 2 years. Again, he can get you in the 700 club or the 800 club and get those collections removed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and leave your comments below. And if you want to get that $10,000 line of credit with Intrigue Jewelers, please use my link below. And everybody have a fantastic day.